first stop is Garland Ranch Regional Park.
Oh, look at the lizard.
This is a free, family-friendly public park featuring hiking, horseback riding, jogging, bird watching, and other activities. First, we're checking out the visitor center. This is where you can learn about local plants and wildlife. It's time to go hiking.
We're taking the shortcut trail to the barn.
This park is home to a variety of landscapes that occur at elevations from 200 to 2,000 feet. We have reached the barn, which is a reminder of Carmel Valley's past.
I'm looking inside the outhouse.
Nice catch. We had so much fun here. Our next stop is Earthbound Farms. Founded in 1984, this company is committed to cultivate a healthier world through organic food and farming. We're going to sample some frozen yogurt and celery juice. There are also activities here at the farm, such as cornhole. I'm smelling some rosemary at the herb garden. Lastly, Brother and I are playing in the labyrinth. Let's head to our next destination. Now we are at the Moto Talbot Motorcycle Museum. Founded in 2016, this museum features more than 170 motorcycles from a dozen countries. The man is showing us how you start the motorcycle with this device. We're looking at a bike used for flat track racing. This vehicle looks like an Airstream. The motorcycles you find here don't conform to any one genre, so you can see all types of bikes here.
This one looks like a zebra. This is the smoothest motorcycle in this museum.
Pristine award winners are displayed here, as well as model trains. Now we're going downstairs. You can see more of the collection in this gallery.
Can I play with the toy cars?
You can ride this motorcycle on ice because of its specially designed wheels.
That's right.
Brother and I are hopping on the 1974 Indian Mini Sidecar. The museum founder, Rob Talbot, is best known as the father of the world-famous Talbot Vineyard. He also ran a business called Talbot Ties. We had a fun and educational time here. Now we are at Carmel Valley Ranch, and we'll be spending the rest of the day here. Carmel Valley Ranch is a sophisticated playground for all ages. They offer many fun daily activities, and the first one we're going to check out is Chicken Chat, hens of Carmel Valley Ranch. Now we're going to feed the chickens. We're picking up some kale. Next, we're peeking inside the hen house where the chickens lay their eggs. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie.
The chicken ate my kale.
Now the staff is showing us how to feed the starch to the chickens by hand. You have to open your palm wide so the chicken won't peck your skin.
It feels kind of ticklish.
This was a fun activity. Now the golf cart is going to take us to our room. I'm going to give you a tour of our suite. First is the living room. There's a flat screen TV, a coffee maker, and a mini fridge, and a sofa that can be turned into a bed, and a dining table.
Hello!
And this is the bedroom with a king-size bed, a sofa, and another flat screen TV, and a fireplace. Let me show you the balcony. And there's a little sitting area out here. What a great view. And over here is the bathroom.
Okay. So there's a sink, a robe, a shower, and a tub. And there's a toilet with tissue paper. There's a sticker. Well, bye-bye!
We're taking the shuttle back to the organic garden for our next activity. Now we're doing the Bee's Life experience. The class begins with a hive science discussion with Mr. Chris.
This is the outside of the hive, so this is where they're going to put their nectar and their honey and their pollen. And then you can see the frames from this side.
Now he's taking us outside to show us how the bees get into the hive. How does he not get stung by the bees? Next, we're learning about different types of bees and how they make honey.
How much honey can one bee make?
Half a gallon?
Wow, that's generous. Actually, a honeybee can make 1/12 of 1 teaspoon.
Now it's time to sample some honey. Mr. Chris brought out a variety of flavors.
1 stick per taste.
Next, we're visiting the medicinal herb garden to learn about how flowers get pollinated. Oh look, there's a little ladybug. It's time to get suited up and head into the apiary. Let's do this. Mr. Chris is filling up the smoker, and it will be Brother's job to pump the smoke. We have reached the hive installations, and Mr. Chris is instructing Brother to pump smoke into the front door. The smoke creates an opportunity for us to open the beehive when the colony's defensive response is interrupted.
There you go.
Mr. Chris is pulling out a frame,
That's the honey frame.
and he's handing it to me. I gotta be careful so I don't smash any bees. We had an educational time at A Bee's Life. Now we're going on a guided hike on the Ridgeview Trail. This is a moderate, difficult trail that leads you to the spectacular ridge above the ranch. The most challenging part was the huff and puff because it was really steep. Our guide is showing us seashell fossils embedded in the rock because this place was underwater millions of years ago. Hurry up, brother. We're falling behind from the rest of the group.
It's time for a water break.
This is it. This is the final stretch. We made it to the top, and what a great view. We're hiking back down to our next activity. Now it's time for grazing with goats. There are 3 generations of the same goat family here at the ranch. What's this goat doing on the ground?
These 2 kids are bumping heads.
Brother, don't be scared of the goats. They won't bite. Brother has worked up his courage to pet the animals. These goats are so cute. I wish I could feed them. All of a sudden, this one started chewing on my clothes. The goat thinks my shirt's yummy. We had so much fun here. Ow, he bit me. Now we're going to go swimming at the River Ranch. This is the family-friendly pool for all ages. I'll race you to the other side.
I'm playing in the splash pad.
It's time for Taco Tuesday, which features authentic tacos with all the fixings. Now we're playing the game of Boche. We're returning to the lodge for our final activity of the day.
Now it's time to make s'mores.
We're gathering around the fire pit to make these campfire classics.
It's sticky and it's sweet. Yeah, it's good.
We had so much fun in Carmel Valley. Please hit the subscribe button and remember to look for your own adventure. Our first stop is the...
Bad guy.